This is a little demonstration of how to use the Echo Vox app the same way that we do at Ghost Hunt Alberta. Now, the reason why we're making this video is because I've had a lot of people download the app and ask me how to make it work like we get it to work, because we've had some really great results with it. Now, the Echo Vox device is a database of phonetics, and phonetics make up all human languages. It has a database of a female, and it has a database of a male, and the theory is that it is easier for spirits or entities to manipulate the electronic device to speak to us than it is for them to speak through the air, because they are energy, not physical. So that makes sense. We have had, in the last 3 years that we've been using this device, a lot of really good communication sessions. Anyways, you're going to download the app. We don't develop this app. We have nothing to do with this app. I make no money off this app. Okay, just to be clear, okay? If you choose to download the app and you get it, I recommend you get the original 3.0 version. The later versions have more entertainment features in them, and that's an issue, anyways, which we'll get into. There's 3 tabs in the app. There's the left tab, the right tab, and what we'll call the bottom tab. Okay, the first one we're going to talk about is the bottom tab. The bottom tab, you're going to ignore altogether. This is for reverb, which just makes it sound spookier. It also has a feature in it where you can record what's going on in the room, and it will play it back at a delay, which will give you false positives, because it's just going to be you rehearing your voice manipulated. And it's not spirit energy. So we don't use this at all. We don't turn it on at any point. There's no reason to use this panel, so ignore it. Okay, the right hand tab, which I'm going to open up here. The only thing that we're going to use on the right hand tab is the 2 top buttons, and there's an auto blend and a channel shuffle. Okay, below that is all the internal recording features. Now that would record your sessions within the app. The reason why we don't use that is because we want to be 100% sure that the app isn't adding anything to our recordings. So we always record with an external digital recording device so that we know the app isn't manipulating it and adding any spooky sounds or noises or words. But you can, when using this, if you want, this is a quick way to change how the app is rotating through the database. You can use auto blend or shuffle. I find both buttons do basically the same thing, and they don't make a whole lot of difference, but you feel free to use them. It's not going to change your results. The left hand panel is the one that you're going to actually be using to use the device. It has a list of all the different channels of phonetics, and there's a little slide on it for slow or fast, okay, and on and off. So you pick your channel and you set the speed and whether you want it on or off. So if it's off, theoretically, it's not going to cycle through those channels. Okay? And we'll just do that for now so you can see. So you turn them on and off. You can do the little slides. And that's just turning on and off the different databases. Now in the center portion here, you can see letters around the wheel. Those are all the different databases, and the arrows are going to point to them as it hits those databases. I have no idea whether or not that's true. All I know is no matter what I set it to, it tends to go through all databases regardless of what I've set it to. If I set it just to A, it still goes through all of them. It just focuses on the A database more than the other ones. Okay. When you first get this app and you're going to start using it, my suggestion is to take it into the location where you want to investigate and play around with it. Listen to it, find the channel and the settings that are getting results, that the spirits seem to be comfortable using and that they're using to communicate. Once you find that, you're going to go up here to menu, okay, and you're going to hit save settings, and you're going to name them. Like here, we're saying GHA office, okay, and then okay. Now that's saved, so every time I'm investigating in my office and I want to use those settings again, I load settings and I look for, there's so many settings in here for all the locations that we do. I find the one and I click on it, and then it will automatically go to those settings. So that way I know that that works at that location. Now, having said that, sometimes we find that that changes over time. And in other times, like the long view location that we do, the 3 settings that I have here in long view always work. If I set it to anything else, we don't have as good as results. And you can see the little thing in the middle will spin around. Now, the only other button you're going to use is this one up here. This says mode. And if it's on regular mode, it's just going to continually cycle through the databases. I like to use burst mode. I find it gives the spirits a break and it works more. Listen. Okay, and that's what it's going to sound like most of the time. It sounds very much like baby speak or gibberish. There was a word there that made it sound like it was a female voice said, listen, listen, listen. And we are going to try to do some investigating here again in a bit. But so anyways, yeah, that's how you run the Echo Vox. If you have any questions, you can shoot me an email at ghosthuntalberta@shaw.ca, and I am happy to help you. Again, I am not affiliated with this app in any way. I make no money off the app, and I did not design the app. If I was going to design an app, it would be a lot easier to use. And if anybody out there is an app developer and they would like to work with me, please shoot me an email at ghosthuntalberta@shaw.ca, because I'd love to work with you. Okay, there's our little tutorial done.